Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandi. Today we are going to do a Q&A. I figured I would do a Q&A because I feel like a lot has changed in my life where some people might want to ask a couple different questions. So I have all my questions right here from Instagram. I like that they're not all about pregnancy because I feel like that topic, some people don't want to hear about that because you're not pregnant. So I guess we can just jump right into it. So someone asked me how I balance my life between being myself, being a mom, a wife, and a friend, and all that. So I struggle, like at least with the being Brandi, like just being myself side. I have a really hard time like being mom and being Brandi. I feel like I'm never Brandi. I'm always mom, I'm always wife, and sometimes that gets really hard and I have to bring myself back into it because I need to allow myself to like have my own personality, have my own you know, like just be my own person. So I struggle with that. But what I do, like when I do realize that I'm not being Brandi, I take a step back, and like Teddy could even tell you, like there's days where I'm like, I need a break to like just be me. Like I need to go read a book. I need to go get a long shower by myself, not with Theo in there. I need to like just be me for like an hour, not have Theo attached to my hip, you know, not worrying about like house chores, house duties, not worrying about like anything like that. So I struggle with that, but when I do, I just try to bring myself back to reality. Being a mom and a wife comes naturally to me. I feel like it's just like who I am, like that's just me now. So Theo comes first. Everything I do, I think about like how it'll affect Theo, what I do for him and all that stuff. And then, you know, I feel like also being a wife kind of gets a little lost in being a mom and a dad. Like you really need to work at that aspect because you both get lost in like just caring for this one person, and then it's like, oh crap, like I forgot to give you that like extra attention that you like, you know, like just stuff like that. But as like the years and like as time goes on, you get used to it and you figure it out. Both parenting and marriage is always going to be work. You're always gonna have to work at it. So yeah, I guess that's where we would, like that's where I am at least with that. My favorite easy dinner to cook. I love pasta. I think pasta is like the easiest thing to make. I feel like if you can just throw anything into a pasta dish. But I feel like my go-to would probably be like a crock pot, chicken, veggies, and like rice or pasta, because with the crock pot you literally just throw everything in there, and half the time I don't even know what I'm throwing in there. It's just whatever I have in the refrigerator. So like sometimes I'll do like celery, asparagus, peas, onions, peppers, and chicken, and then add like a tomato sauce or salsa or anything like that, and just like and throw it in there, and then I let it cook all day because it's literally how I need to do everything. Like I need something where I can just put it all in there and then not stand over top of it and watch what's happening to it, because I'm usually tending to Theo. Favorite leggings that aren't see-through. So I'm wearing leggings now. They're from Aerie. I think they're called the Play leggings, but they are the comfiest leggings I have ever worn. These are like the only pair of leggings I wear. I have them in every color, and I have multiples because I think now they probably have more colors, but at the time they only had the blue ones, the black, and the green, I think. And I have 2 pairs of the green, 2 pairs of the blue, and then like 4 pairs of the black, because they are my favorite leggings ever. A lot of people compare them to Lululemon, I think it's called. The material's kind of the same. Obviously Lululemon's probably a lot better because it's a higher brand, but these are so comfortable. They're pretty inexpensive for leggings, and I just love them. A lot of people asked me how I was coping with the coronavirus and being pregnant, and if I was scared of the coronavirus. And sorry, I keep looking out the window. My window's open right here. and Diesel is out back. So I just keep looking out there. Anyway, I'm not afraid of the coronavirus because I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm staying in as much as I can. I'm, you know, social distancing. I'm doing all the things that you're really supposed to be doing. Pregnancy wise though, I definitely am more anxious. I feel like when you have a miscarriage, you're already anxious about pregnancy after a loss. But Diesel's literally right here. He's just staring at me in the window. But I feel like pregnancy, even if you didn't have a loss, is scary because you don't want to get sick. It is terrible. He's literally barking at me. What are you doing? What are you doing, Diesel? So I think I was talking about like being pregnant and not wanting to get sick. So when you're pregnant, you can't take all of the normal medicines that you would take if you got like the cold and the flu when you're not pregnant, like NyQuil, Mucinex, all of them things. And you can only take Tylenol for like headaches and all that kind of thing, like any pain. So you don't want to get sick when you're pregnant at all, but throwing this type of sickness into the mix, it's definitely very like, I don't even know how to explain it, because some days I'm okay and I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm overall healthy. It'll just stink if I got it because, you know, pregnancy and everything like that. I try not to like watch the news and feed into all of the Facebook articles, especially because every time the last 3 times I've went on Facebook and I read an article about COVID-19, a week or 2 later comes out that that information was false or that there was more information on it. And that's the thing, like, it's just like everyone's learning about it, so it's really hard to distinguish like what's real and what's not and all of that. So I just try to really be positive about it. Luckily, I am out of the first trimester and I'm 20 weeks pregnant, so I feel like that also gives me a little peace of mind, but still it stinks that this is happening right now. And I'm just really thankful that I'm not gonna have to go give birth to a child right now during all this, because I would just be a mess. Like, and I pray every single day for every woman who has to go through this right now, who's pregnant, newly pregnant, 2nd trimester, 3rd trimester, giving birth. I am thinking about them all the time. Like, it's like, it's literally on my heart, so heavy. Has this pregnancy been different than your first with Theo? Absolutely. Yes, like this pregnancy is so different. I mean, it's not really that different, but the beginning stages are very different. Like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the old wives' tales, but I obviously look them up when you first find out you're pregnant, because you want to know, like, you want to like try and guess the gender and all that. So with Theo, everything pointed to a boy. Everything except for, I think it was the heartbeat. Yeah, I think it was the heartbeat. His heartbeat was like greater than 140, and I think less than 140 means it's a girl. So everything pointed to boy for Theo. Then this pregnancy, I was looking them up and I was so nauseous and so sick with this pregnancy. With Theo, I was not sick at all. Maybe like the week before I found out I was pregnant, and I'm pretty sure it's because I was riding roller coasters and eating crappy food all weekend. But with this pregnancy, I was so sick. Like, everything made me nauseous. Like, not eating made me nauseous, eating made me nauseous, the smell of food, the thought of food, all of it. Like, I was just really sick. With Theo, I had headaches from the very beginning to the very end of my pregnancy. Like, I had a headache every single day. With this pregnancy, I started off with a headache and then it went away, and now they're like kind of coming back, and that might be coming from like the stress of like life right now, but I don't know. With Theo, I literally had a headache the entire pregnancy. But yeah, with this pregnancy, I I'm definitely carrying a lot higher with her than I was with Theo. Theo was really, really low. I feel like that's really it. Oh, and I guess too would be that I'm showing a lot sooner with this one, whereas with Theo, I probably just started showing now at 20 weeks with him. And I also started feeling her move around 13, 14-ish weeks on the inside, and then on the outside, I could feel her at 16 weeks, like where Teddy could actually like touch my stomach and feel her. And now I feel her all day long, moving all day long. Like you touch her, she's moving. So yeah, those are some of my differences. Do you have a name for the baby? Yes, we do have a name. Her name is picked out. We are not going to tell anybody until she's here. Some of our friends and family know, but other than that, like I don't want to put it out there like on Instagram or anything like that. Not yet. I want it to be when she's here. How am I balancing everything like baby, pregnancy, husband with school? So right now it's actually kind of easy because I'm not in school and I'm kind of like not really like bombarded with a lot of work because end of semester, about to be graduating, online classes and everything like that. But before, what I used to do was stay up really late to do my work. It's really not a good habit. It's not a good time management type of thing, but that's what worked for me. I have a lot of guilt when I don't spend time with my family, like if I'm not spending time with Theo or I'm not spending enough time with Teddy and I'm doing schoolwork. Like who wants to do schoolwork? So I usually would stay up really, really late until I finished all my homework. Are you gonna get an epidural with this baby? Yes, I am. Everyone says like you already did it naturally, why don't you just not get an epidural? And yeah, I want an epidural. That was hard. That was really, really hard, especially when I almost had a 10-pound baby. So yeah, I don't know how big she's gonna be, and if it's gonna be anything like that, I want an epidural. I mean, who knows? Maybe this labor is gonna be a lot quicker than Theo's, and his wasn't that long for my first baby. Like a lot of people say you're usually in labor for like 24 hours. I was only in labor for like 8 or 9 with him. So who knows? Maybe this will just happen so quickly that I can't get an epidural. We'll see. But I do plan on getting one because that was hard. Are you gonna have another baby shower? So I'm gonna have a sprinkle only because I don't have any girl stuff. Luckily, all of the like furniture type of things with Theo were gender neutral. Like a lot of them were like tan and gray and stuff like that. But there's also things that I didn't have with Theo that like I wish I did, like that I like found out later on down the road that would have been helpful for me. So I definitely want to have like a little sprinkle. How are you so good at not caring what people think? Thank you, but I do care what people think. I get why people think I don't care, especially doing a YouTube channel. But I don't know, I guess when I start thinking about like, oh, I wonder what this person's thinking, or I wonder if everyone's gonna think this is so weird or whatever, I start thinking about myself. Like, do I think it's weird when people do this? No. Do I think it's fun? Yes. Like, so who really gives a crap what other people think? And that's kind of how I think like all the time. I try to make myself realize like if it makes me happy, then I don't really care what anyone else thinks about it. Do you still drink coffee? Yes. I drink coffee because I need it. I'm tired all the time. But no. With the baby that I lost, I did everything humanly possible to have a healthy pregnancy, and I still lost the baby. So this time around, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna cut caffeine out completely like I did before, because my body like needs caffeine now because I've been drinking it for so long. Like I get headaches and everything. And you're allowed to have coffee. My doctor literally said to me that I can have more than 2 iced coffees a day if I really needed to, because it's iced coffee and I mostly get cream. And it's watered down by the time I finish it anyway because I have a 2-year-old that I'm chasing around all day. So that made me feel really good. I usually don't have more than 2. If I have one early in the morning, I might have one like late afternoon, like a small iced coffee or something like that. But I don't do anything like so excessive. So I think that's where I'm gonna end it. This video is gonna be freaking forever. So I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys like to see on this channel. I definitely want to do like pregnancy updates. I've been saying that, but we'll see. I don't know, like if people are actually interested in my pregnancy. I don't know. But oh, and someone did say they want to see my 20-week up or bump date. So there she is. Alright guys, so I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye guys.